Okay, so question 5 asks, a will states that 4/5 of an estate is to be divided among relatives. Of the remaining estate, 1/4 goes to an American Cancer Society. What fraction of the estate goes to the American Cancer Society? So since 4/5 is going to the relatives, that means only 1/5 is left. So, and of that 1/5, 1/4 is going to the American Cancer Society. So we're taking 1/5 that's left and then dividing it by 4 or multiplying it by its reciprocal, which is 1/4, and we get 1/20. Alright, question 7 has to do with scientific notation. So if it's 10.6 million, we know that the million means that we're going to have times 10 to the 6th, but we have 10 here, so you need to move the decimal over once to the left because 10.6 million is the same as this here. And so if we start from the 1 here, we go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1.06 times 10 to the 7th. The next question we'll look at is question 11 here. So 12m cubed plus 18m squared plus 18m divided by 3m squared. So the way we're going to do that is, so we have 12m cubed plus 18m squared plus 18m divided by 3m squared. So the first thing we're going to do, as long as you can still see that, is we're going to divide the number. So we're going to go with divide that number first, then divide the second one, and then the third one. So 12 divided by 3 gives us 4, and then m cubed divided by m squared. Here what that means is we're taking m cubed and then we're subtracting the 2. So we end up with m to the 1, or just m. So we have 4m plus 18 divided by 3 gives us 6. M to the 2 minus 2, like we did over here, gives us 0, so that's just 6. And then 18 divided by 3 again gives us 6. And then m to the 1 minus 2 gives us m to the negative 1. That would be m to the 1 minus 2. So we end up with m to the negative 1, or 6 over m. Alright, now we're going to look at question 24. So, this one, we have 4t to the 9 times t minus t squared plus 7t cubed. 4t to the 9 t minus t squared plus 7t3. Perfect. Alright, so the way we do this is we multiply the numbers first, and here we just think of this as a 1 in front of the t. So we have 4t, and when we're just multiplying with the same base, we're just adding the exponents now, so it's 9 plus the 1 that is implied here. So 9 plus 1 gives us 10, minus, and be careful of the signs here, minus 4 times 1 is 4t, 9 plus 2 gives us 11, plus 7 times 4 is 28, t again, and then 3 plus 9 is 12. And so that's the answer. For question 31 in the number line here, just make sure that since you see both circles, both ends are filled in, that means it's also equal to that number. So here it's going to be -6 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to -2 here. Alright, so now we're going to look at question 33. And so what it's asking us is to add these polynomials together. So the top row is the first one, and we want to add that to the second one. So we have 1/2 x squared plus 1/5 x plus 4/5. And our second one is 2/3 x squared minus 2/5 x plus 2/3. Alright, so for this, these first ones here we can just go ahead and add without changing anything, or at least this second one. So 1/5 minus 2/5 is going to give us -1/5. So we already know our x is going to be -1/5. But here, for these two, we have to change these numbers. So we need to find a common denominator. And the way we'll do that is by multiplying the top and bottom by 3 here. And multiplying the top and bottom here by 2 to get a denominator of 6. And with these two here, we have to find a common denominator, so we'll multiply the top and bottom by 3 because we're trying to find a common denominator with this number here. And then here, this number will multiply by 5 on the top and bottom. So that means that our new equation, so after we do that, we'll end up with this number becomes 3/6. This one will become 4/6. And over here, our new number will become 12/15. And this one will become 10/15. And so when we so now we'll add 3/6 and 4/6, and we get, I'll change that to a different color here. 3/6 plus 4/6, we just add the two numerators together, so that's 7/6 x squared. And like we said here, we don't have to change anything. 1/5 minus 2/5 is -1/5. -1/5 x. And then over here, we're going to add 12/15 and 10/15, and that gives us 22/15. And so that's our answer.